Right, today I'm going to do a review of this Velocity tool bag, and I'm going to show you all the tools I use to do a damp investigation. Let's go! Just look how stunning this bag actually is. Now, one of the big things for me is it's got this plastic hard washable bottom. Now, a lot of the times my bag might be outside in the dirt. I work in flooded buildings, lots of leaks, so it's going to be all damp and manky. Now, we've also got a lovely handle here. And the first thing I'm going to do when I go into any property is this. I'm going to open this one and I'm going to turn on my Flare MR77. I'm going to let this reach equilibrium because this may take 10-15 minutes if it's been in a cold environment and it's going to a warm environment. That is the first thing I'm going to do. Got some business cards in there, elasticated pockets. That's really good. I love these as well. Look at this. These are magnetic. Just watch this one. Listen. So you can do this one-handed as well. And it's just amazing. Now, we're all in the digital world now. So you can ping your iPad in there. You can. There's other compartments as well where you can just put it into that one there. Now, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Now, what can you see? The Protimeter Surveymaster. Notice it's the older one. And this is the new one if you want to chuck that in there. And we've also got the MMS3. This is a brilliant bit of kit. It does absolutely everything. Grams per kilogram, vapor pressure, dew point. Oh, just everything. You can customise it. It's a really good bit of kit. But I do love the old Surveymaster. Now, I use one of these. Ping! So you've got your little bits and bobs in there. And also, ping! You can do that. What's really good about this one as well, you can change the bits on there and that locks it in. So if you're in an awkward place, you're not going to lose it. So I particularly use that with this. Because if I'm going to cut the silicone off in a bath, I'll just use that. And I'll use the little wearer to undo the screws. This is a great bit of kit. And I use this to measure the undercuts under the doors. Good for photographs, etc. And here we have the Tracer permanent marker. So I also use this. 4-in-1 key. Really good if you want to get in the gas boxes or anything like that and you've got to turn something off really quickly if there's been an accident. And this is my Tramex really long probe for the hygrometer. Keep it all covered up in there. So I also have another little screwdriver, it's an electrical one. So if I want to take any sockets off or anything like that and look in the back of behind boxes or whatever, or ping some drywall boxes out, or maybe even lift the stopcock cover or what have you. Here we have the Testo 405i, and it's another one that extends. Look at that. Oh, you can just tweak that round. This connects to the app, so you can measure airflow with that. Little cheapy little thing, I've had that for years. Brilliant bit of kit. Here we have the electrical tester, voltage tester. Brilliant bit of kit, just in case you've got to mess with a wire and you want to make sure it's off. Deep pool probes, the Protimeter ones. Now these are long. I will do a video about why these are an absolute necessity and why and where I use these two. They're fantastic. Selfie stick. Now, look at this. This is by Unilight and this is our little light. They ain't cheap, but they're blimmin' good. And it's USB-C, and I just love USB-C. Now, this is absolutely amazing. I thought it was a bit gimmicky. So this goes around your neck. So you can ping it around your neck. And these twist all over the place. Everywhere. So they're really good for tradesmen working in dark places. But if you're a building surveyor, you literally, they've got 2 modes on there, I think. 1, 2, yeah. You can chuck this on your neck when you're going through the loft. Instead of having everything in your hands, just got that around your neck and you can see where you're going. And it does help with all your photography as well, because you've got your little lighting and that on there. It is a really good bit of kit, USB-C. The batteries last on it forever. So that is that bit there. Let's put that one back in there. Let's put that one back in there, turn him off. Bop, 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 bop. And let's put that in there. So that is all of that. Here, so you've got these pockets here as well, see? Look at this. This is my hygrometer leads. I've also got my hygrometers kept in this little pocket here, little packet, to keep them all nice and clean. And I also have a compass. So you might say, why do you use a compass when you've got one on your phone? Because I want to take a picture of where I'm to in the building, normally by the front door, that's why I always do it. And here we have some smaller deep bore probes, which most people use, these sort of length, not those bad boys. We've got some pins in that plug into the Protimeter. To be honest, I never use these, that's why they look absolutely immaculate. Calibration check. They don't measure moisture damp meters. Yeah, I know, only in timber. And then some spare pins. So that is just this one side. What have we got the other side? So I'll just do this up. First of all though, I'm going to get you to guess, what do you think's in there? This is an absolute brilliant bit of kit. You need these, you need these. So on this side here, let's put a bag here. We've got the world's best tape measure, and this is by Tracer. Watch the breaks on this. Absolutely love that. It just feels really nice in your hand as well. And we've got a little level here, so maybe you want to just check, see if the water's running off the bath or whatever. You can put it in the report. So we've got a Tracer pencil here. I use this for marking up. These are really good. They feel really nice, better than the plastic ones. And you've also got, listen, you've got a little sharpener on there, so you can sharpen it. And then, unless you've been living under a rock, everyone's heard of the clog-free marker from Tracer. These are absolutely brilliant. They're good for marking up again also, but I use these on the floors when I'm marking all my readings out. And it's really good to go back when you're drying a building, because you actually see where the readings have differed when it's drying down. And these can literally go across any bit of, if you want to go across any rubble, not rubble, like dust and stuff, they go straight over it every single time, not a problem. Now, let's look at the back before I open. Well, before I do that, I'll just show you this bit here. So you push this up, that locks in there. So what this does is, this takes all of the strain off the zips. Just clicks on like that. And you know, you've got the lovely handle there. So that's the best bit about this bit here as well. And you've also got this back here. It's quite hard, to be fair, but what happens, I've been using this for quite a while now, and when it's really hot, it does allow the airflow to go through. You've got the same on these straps here. These are really, really soft on here. And these can all, you can tighten these, you can actually connect these together and everything. I don't bother doing that, to be fair. So, let's have a look in here. Do you want to have a look in my box? Ooh! First things first, we have the Fernco drain die. I always carry the drain die in here. Again, I'm trying to minimise my movement, so I want to get into the property, and if I can just do all of this first of all, and everything's visible in here, I know where everything goes back to and what have you. The Wohler S100. Brilliant for proving and showing how the air is moving through a building where you've got air infiltration. Customers absolutely love this visual demonstration, as you can imagine. It's quite therapeutic. Look at it. Get out of the way. So this is the Wohler VE400, and this is an articulating camera. Can you see it all moving around? Absolutely amazing. They've also got another one of these now with an app on it, but that is a great bit of kit. Also, what's really good about that, because that one goes through the subfloor vents, which you find nothing else does. But look at this one. This is the attachment that goes on. So if you're going to buy that camera, buy this little bad boy as well, because this one goes through the new build stuff. I've never seen any other camera go through the thinner vents apart from this one. So it's amazing for pre-purchase surveys, proving what's going on. So yeah, they go hand in hand together. And we have here the rigid measuring stick. So what I would typically do with something like this, I'd put it on the floor, stick it to the wall like that, and then I can mark my measurements with the damp meter, and I know it's every 200, 500 or whatever mil you're doing on there. Great bit of kit. Again, simple. Tramex concrete meter, really good bit of kit. Use that for measuring moisture in the concrete floors. And here we have the Testo 860i. And this is all sprung loaded, and you can put a phone in there. I think you can get a small tablet. These are really, really cheap. They can drop from 1.5 meters and not break. I've done some videos on these stuff. As a cheap camera, they're really, really good. It's never going to be as good as my high-end FLIR one, but if you're just coming to the property and you want to keep your hands, you know, free, this is perfect. This torch here, I will do a different video on this one because it's different. If you guys want any videos on anything, any kit or anything, any questions, drop them in the comments, let us know. This torch is the best torch you can buy. I just want to show you how bright this is. Look at this. It's absolutely insanely bright, and it's really good for, you can actually see where plaster's been blended in, different painting's been done. I will do a video because it is that good, and when you see it you'll be like, wow, I want one. USB-C as well. And here we have a Z-Tracer measurer. So this is the laser measurer, works out your meterage, square meterage and what have you. Brilliant bit of kit for us that are pricing up the jobs to repair, because that's the most important bit in getting the bang on for the money. And here I have an Insta360 camera. So it's really good because if I'm doing a job, then it's a bit difficult and a bit odd, shall we say, and the lads need to know how to put the building back together or what I'm doing. It's like they're doing the survey with me back when I've done the original survey. I have got an air tag in here. Not very well hidden, to be fair. I need to hide it better, especially now the video's going to be online. But this bag, I'm pretty sure you can have actual air tags sewn in that nobody knows where they are or something like that. So you can, if nobody can basically, well, if you can pinch it, you can track it. So yeah, it is an amazing bag. I'm not too sure match out these retail at the moment. I think it's under £200 with the VAT. I think it's about 160 or something like that. I know there is a lot of deals going on with these sort of stuff as well. And yeah, so my honest opinion, this bag, it is absolutely amazing. I can't find another better bag than this. It's the best bag I've ever used. You can also buy these little things that clip on if you want to put some bits and bobs on there, which are really good. So if I was going to go and take some samples and stuff like that, I would chuck some of them bits and bobs in there, maybe put my drill on my side and go in with them. I've also got here the Rogue 50. So if you have any comments on any of this stuff or any questions, let us know. Realistically, in my opinion, if you're doing something similar to what I do or doing some sort of building survey, this is probably the best bag for you, the 45. You can see how everything fits in. Velocity, you know, fair play to them. They've accidentally designed the best surveying bag. It's unbelievable how everything fits in just perfectly. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. But if you're going to be doing, say, a little bit of invasive work and you want to carry a drill or like a multi-tool, something like that, this would probably be the best bag for you, the 50. It's a little bit bigger, as you can see here, but it's a bit thicker as well. That would probably be the best bag for you. But for me, I just love the 45. But thanks for watching, and we will see you soon on the next one.